Again, this is a restart of an existing race. We're picking up at lap number 5, and the green flag flies. We're back underway here with last week's Napa Auto Parts Sportsman Feature event, and now Ridley goes for the inside lane through turns 1 and 2, battling for the race lead with Guerreri. Side by side off turn number 2 for a moment, and now Ridley forges ahead by about half a car length. At the same time, it looks like Wiesner trying to make an outside move on Justin Henderson, a little further back in the top 10. He'll bring it down off the corner, and he will get another win here in the Napa Auto Parts Sportsman Division. Ridley crosses the line first. Todd Henderson spins, and Tommy Keys gets collected as the rest of the field threads their way through. Here's the caution and checker waved simultaneously. You see the top 5 on the board as they cross the line. Ridley, your winner, second spot to the 66 of Wiesner, third to the cool 22, fourth to Gray, and fifth to the 21 of Justin Henderson.
It's tough racing, track's real fast. I think I may have let off only maybe twice.
Yeah, and to tell you what, the car looks like it held up good, though, and it was going pretty much anywhere you want. Now the question is, you're going to be able to stay ahead of the setup game the rest of the night.
We're going to give it our best shot.
All right, anybody you want to thank?
Oh, yeah, I got to thank my sponsors, you know. Actually, basically, it's just my friends, you know, my family and friends. Really, I mean, there's a lot of things on this car, but no one pays the bills but myself and my friends and my family. And I really got to thank them a lot. And thank my girlfriend. You know, she's here again tonight. I'm going to have her come every week now. We keep winning when she's here, so.
Right now it's time for the Parts Plus stock cars to do their thing as they come off turn 4 to the green flag. Off into turns 1 and 2, it's Fisher in the number 37 grabbing the early lead from the front row. Now as they head down the backstretch, it's maybe a car length between first and second. Whipple will have to try the bottom. He has no other choice. He drops it down to the low side as they come off turn number 4. Tries to get a run at Fisher, but Fisher holds on for the win. Whipple takes second. Peckham will grab third. Fiskin fourth. Bubba Burnell rounds out the top 5. Good run for you earlier tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you. If you start up front long enough, you're bound to win one.
I tell you what, you were smooth as glass earlier. The car looked fantastic.
Yeah, we tried a couple different things for this one. The car was getting better throughout the whole feature, so I'm really not complaining.
First race of the night for the Clydesdale Retail Pure Stocks. Their 10-lap makeup feature event takes off into turns 1 and 2. Brad Steinrock grabs the early lead as they're all a little bit sideways. Try the outside, but now backs it down as they head into 3 and 4. And a wise move by Manutolo. He'll move up to third. Nice duck on the inside as Steinrock will get the win with Kirby hot on his heels. Manutolo with that nice duck and dodge maneuver in turn 3 goes from 5th to 3rd on the final lap. Rogers finishes 4th. Busch rounds out your top 5. 35 laps, double points on the line for the Dirt Modified boys, and Scagliotta picks up right where he left off last Saturday night at the head of the class as they head down the backstretch and into turn 3. Back in the third spot is Donk. Then you've got Dunn pushing the outside lane through turns 1 and 2, trying to get by Payne as they work their way down the backstretch. Here comes the Doctor, closing in now, coming alongside of Scagliotta in turn 3. He's up there on the very outside on the cushion. Scagliotta spins the tires off 4, and the Doctor takes the lead with 7 to go. And the Doctor will visit victory lane for the second time in 2011 as the double checkers wave over the Honeoye Auto Parts Rochester Americans car. Late race charge for Harris puts him in second. Scagliotta third, Donk fourth, and Payne will round out your top 5 finishers. All right, here he comes out of the car, folks. Welcome him back to victory lane, the Doctor, Danny Johnson. Danny getting congratulations here. I tell you what, you abused that right rear, judging by some of the marks I can see here, but you know what? It's worth it when you can hook up on the outside like that when everybody else is locked down on the bottom.
You know, yeah, it really helps the car when you can run low air pressure, but it really beats the tire up. And, well, it's a chance we took today because we were, you know, wanting to get some grip, so it was a chance we took, you know. But, you know, I got to congratulate, you know, our race team, you know, our Parts Waste Management and Mike Payne, and, you know, dedicate kind of the win to his grandpa that passed away, and my father-in-law, he passed away earlier this year, so, you know, I'd like to dedicate it to them two guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let him catch his breath because this has been definitely a workout for him. But how about putting your hands together for him in victory lane for the second time in 2011 in tonight's first dirt modified feature, the Dr. Danny Johnson. Danny getting the trophy here. Waves goodbye to the field by a couple of car lengths here on the opening lap. Courier and Vitale going 3 wide with Eldon Payne. Oh, look out, Eldon sideways, spinning off the racetrack, and he catches it on his side in turn number 3.
Green flag is ready to go when they hit the line. It's go time.
And here they come, green flag in the air, drag race into turn number 1. Looks like it's going to be won by Ward as he powers it through turns 1 and 2. But look at Nada power on the outside.
Ward will lead the field.
Trouble in turn 2, 2 cars over.
That is, I believe, Alain Bergeron is over. I think it might be the Breen number 9. No, it's not him. Wickham is involved and Chris Jones involved, but a heavy double flip. Red flag out for this action in turn 2. Green flag is out. Here they come. Heaving down low. Kevin Ward Jr., they swap lines. Ward goes to the inside. He'll have the lead. And oh, and a vicious flip by the Dane Nida 07. Hit the wall, tumbled. Red flag is out. Bad crash over in turn number 2.
You have come from far and wide. Now they salute you by going 4 wide. Here they are, the stars, the cars. The Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprint. Here it is, here they come, and we are racing here at Canandaigua. Down the front straightaway, we'll take it up into turn number 1. Side-by-side action for the number 1 spot for the moment, but it will be Donath jumping out to the early end. Remaining on the lead lap is Mike Stelter and Sean Donath go together into turn number 3, and here comes Heaving one more time to the outside. Chuck Heaving working it up on the top side. Sean Donath down low, Donath swings up, trying to get by Mike Stelter into turn number 1. They're side-by-side for the lead. Off of corner number 2, Donath's got the number 1 spot, but there goes Cobra on the top side. New leader down the back straightaway. A heat race victory down there in 360 sprint car competition, and now he is catching Sean Donath into turn number 1. Now we've got a car slow on the back straightaway. That is Steve Poirier. And you can tell Sean Donath not happy. And he may be discussing his displeasure right now with Kevin Ward Jr. 21 laps complete this time around. Chuck Heaving got the number 1 spot, but here comes Jason Barney. Barney gonna try to dive down on the inside. Off of corner number 2, side by side down the back straightaway. Into corner number 3, Barney edges in front. Heaving right back to it on the outside. They'll race wing to wing off of turn number 4. To the stripe, lap number 22, new leader, the 87 of Jason Barney. Looking for his first win of 2011 into corner number 3. One more time to turn number 4, ladies and gentlemen, his first win of the year, the 87 of Jason Barney. Second to the 45 of Chuck Heaving. Third to the 17J of Lance Young. Fourth will go to Jerson Barney. Fifth to Brian Howland. Sixth to Charlie Dong. Seventh to Mikael Perrott. Eighth, Jeff Cook. Ninth to Sean Donath. 10th to Steve Poirier. 11th will go to Kevin Ward. 12th to Tim Kelly. 13th to George Suprick. 14th to Matt Tanner. 15th Tommy Wickham. 16th to Mike Stelter. Well, buddy, how's it feel to finally get back? The Empire Super Sprint Victory Lane.
I'm overwhelmed right now. It feels so good. It's just a totally different feeling. You know, we've been working really hard, and all my guys worked really hard, and to be out on our own and to just do our own thing and, you know, be our own person and with our own chassis and our own equipment and, you know, our own team with a single car and single motor and just people that like to go racing and just like me. It's just amazing, and, you know, it's hard to win a race without my father here. It's been a long time, but still, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be involved in this sport that I love so much. And it's just great. I wish my girlfriend was here. She couldn't make it, but it's just awesome. It's a great feeling.
Take us through those last couple of laps. Obviously, you get the restart. You get alongside. You were catching him prior to that caution, but then the caution comes out, puts you next to him. He goes high, and your car hooked up on the bottom.
Yeah, I just didn't drive the car right in the beginning, and Chuck beat me in my own game. He got to the bottom earlier, and I didn't think the bottom was going to be good enough in the beginning, and he got by me and got away from me a little bit, and I just had to settle down and make some adjustments in the wing and get back to the line that I like driving here. And on that restart, I knew Chuck knew that I didn't want to be on the outside, so I baited him a little bit, and I took off a little soon, and once he saw that I wasn't there, I knew he was going to the outside, and I just got underneath him and just kept working it, and I don't know if his car went away or just he wanted me to win one instead of him himself, but you know, I've been used to looking at the back of the 45 and 28 for a lot of times, and it's just nice to be ahead of him.
Take your mobility on the road with a full line of vehicle lifts and ramps from Monroe Wheelchair. We can provide safe and easy access to your home or vehicle with a ramp, vehicle lift, or platform lift for your wheelchair or scooter. I'm Doug Westerdahl, president of Monroe Wheelchair, inviting you to call or visit our Monroe Avenue showroom across from Pittsford Plaza for all your mobility needs.
We're here to get you